Hi folks, this is Nick here, and as you can see, we're looking at some Zen Pinball 2 tables, well, a table actually. It's from the Force Awakens pack, features 2 tables, the Force Awakens and Might of the First Order, which we'll come to next week. But this time we're looking at the Force Awakens.
Star Wars Pinball, the Force Awakens.
Yes, now I've had to turn the music off for obvious reasons, because it got hit by a copyright strike on YouTube. Takes a little bit away from the table, so just imagine that the main Star Wars theme is playing in the background. This was published by Zen Studios in 2016. The film came out right at the end of 2015. And for these 2 tables, it cost £3.99 in English money. Let's look at the playfield. It's got Rey and Finn there. There's Poe Dameron, an X-Wing pilot. The baddies of this are Kylo Ren, who's obsessed with Darth Vader, and Snoke, who is, well, we don't know what he is at the moment. He's a mystery man. The film was directed by J.J. Abrams after 2 Star Trek films reboot, and it did quite successful, the film. $2 billion US at the box office, which is quite good. More than enough to get a room full of Jabba the Hutts completely and utterly drunk. Yep, so lots to unlock on this table. Letters there, BB-8 from the BB-8 droid. Let's see how we do. Haven't had too many goes on this, but hopefully I can beat my high score, which gets saved. A really attractive playfield. It's set on the planet Jakku, and that's where we see Rey for the first time. There's Kylo Ren. Now Rey on Jakku is a scavenger. There's lots of crashed.
Nice shot.
There's lots of crashed Star Destroyers and stuff from previous battles, so she scavenges them and sells it to the scrap dealers. That's where they find the Millennium Falcon, no doubt. No less. I don't know doubt. I've watched it several times. Several different views on these tables. Now, because the music isn't on, you'll hear the mechanics of the table more. So the ball running over the playfield and also the flippers going back and forward. Come on. See a Star Destroyer in the background there?
Keep shooting.
Yeah, that was a ball drain. I'm not sure if these voices are the actual actors. Daisy Ridley played Rey. It sounded like her, didn't it? Incidentally, her grandfather, I think, played Godfrey in the
Doomed.
in the British sitcom Dad's Army. There we go. I lost that ball quite quickly. There's Rey's speeder she uses to launch the ball. So we'll just keep aiming at the ramps. That tends to unlock stuff. There's a central. There we go. 3 targets in the centre. We knock those down, then it empties, and we release a special mode. Do you recognise these sounds from the film? I hope you do. I've watched The Force Awakens several times now. A lot of reviews said it didn't offer too much more to the Star Wars franchise. It was too similar to Star Wars A New Hope, Episode 4. But that might be true, but I absolutely loved it. I thought it was a great restart to the series, and it was great seeing Harrison Ford as the older Han Solo. Yeah! Right, we're activating something here. We need to get that hole a few times up front, so that's what I'm aiming for, believe it or not. Right.
Great.
Yeah, that's another one. The ship's lowering in the background.
Nice shot.
Thank you very much. Right, that's activated that. It must have activated it. Some crosshairs have turned up now, I think, which we have to hit.
Do the crosshairs.
Right, thanks, I will, Rey. 2 balls, right. Every time I go over those crosshairs, I get bonus points based on how many balls I put in that middle thing. It's like 800,000.
Nice shot.
Great, 900,000. This is the way to get big points here. So this is the first of the mini-games. The Force Awakens. Kylo Ren wasn't particularly strong in that film. I think it's going to get stronger as the films go on. At time of recording, Rogue One's going to come out in December of this year. It's 2016, by the way, if you're watching this from the future. So I'm sure there'll be a Rogue One table for me to look at, and at Episode 8, and at Episode 9. Me. Right, so I lost those 2 balls quite quickly. I haven't unlocked too much. Whoops, oh dear.
Keep shooting.
I will do, thanks, whoever that was. I think it was Poe Dameron. Bloop. Nice colours here. Jakku is a bit like Tatooine, so whether they wanted a place like that but not repeat Tatooine, maybe they thought that was too obvious. So that's just appeared in the background. I think that's another scavenger on some sort of... Oh, he's gone. Some creature. So a lot going on around the sides there. If you look to the left, there's some sort of gill thing breathing out. I don't know if that's a planet or a fan.
Lock is lit.
Lock is lit, right, so we can get... Oh, no, we locked out. So we can get a multi-ball, potentially, if we lock these balls. But I'll probably have another go. I think that's the game over,
Jedi
isn't
who
it?
could save you now.
Shut up, Kylo Ren, you big Nancy. He's a Sith.
It was a pleasure to see this.
Well, you know, I tried my best. I hope you feel the same watching it, but it ain't over yet. 19.3 million. So I'll have another go, and I'll see if I can beat 19.3 million, because I think that go barely lasted about 4 or so minutes.
No one will stand in our way.
What's going to happen to Finn and Rey
Ray!
in the Star Wars 7, 8 and 9? What's going to happen to them? They're going to die soon. They're probably going to live to the end. No Han Solo about, of course, now. Oh, that'll be good. They're going to make, at time of recording as well, some standalone Han Solo films. I'd like to see some pinball tables based around that. Unless it's awful, of course, then I don't. How can you replace Harrison Ford? That's a tough act to follow. But he can't play young Han Solo because he's in his late 70s, I think. Or mid-70s at least. Right, so we focus on that middle thing. Let's see if we can activate crosshairs again. It's quite easy to get used to this table. I fell into the swing of it quite quickly. Although there's been no super scores so far. Boom.
Great!
It goes without saying, these Zen Pinball 2 tables, I've said it before, but this might be the first review of mine you've watched, they're not based on real life tables. These are fantasy tables where the creators have gone all out to create something as exciting as they possibly can. There is a mode where creatures come out of certain holes. I would love to release that. There's some mini games as well. A bit touch and go when I get that far. But the longer you play, the more chance you have of unlocking everything.
Crosshairs!
Right, crosshairs again. We know what to do here. Hit the ball through them to get mega points.
Great!
And the ball's going to that hanger up the top there. Great.
Nice shot!
Nice shot.
Ray.
Thanks, Ray. She's giving lots of encouragement. I feel like I want to go on a date with her. Her grandfather Godfrey from Dad's Army, not so much. Chameleon. This is the way to score points. Now, if I get near my highest score, like on all Zen Pinball 2 tables, it will show up a box here how far I've got to go once I'm within a few million. So that's what we're aiming for, to be better than I have been before. Some crazy ramps on this. Boom. There's a number of different views, of course. One chases the ball all around the place, but I do get a bit dizzy using that one. I like to have a static table. Virtual reality technology is going ahead on leaps and bounds. I know the Pinball Arcade series is being converted, so it feels like you're actually playing it with a headset on, standing over the physical machine. Not sure how that can work on the Zen Pinball 2 tables because it's more of it's like a 3D sort of environment, this. But if they could do it, that would be blooming awesome. Right. I hope you've been paying attention to what it's saying in the video on the top left, the video display, because that gives you clues on what to do. If I glance up on it though, I might lose the ball down the middle. 6 more for a start. Right, okay. Ball locked. Lock 2 more, then it's multi-ball. Right, I need to get the ball up that ramp on the left about another 5-6 times. I mean, you don't have to go all out on pinball. You can take a break by trying to hold it in one of the flippers at any point if you think you're losing control. It does get a bit manic at times. Like now, where I don't seem to be hitting anything. So buy a bit of time. Off we go. Oh dear, I'm missing these ramps completely now. The good thing with digital pinball is the playfield never has to be replaced. It never wears out. It's as good as the first day you bought it. Unless your computer explodes.
Great!
Great! This is on the PlayStation 3. It's available on the PlayStation 4 as well, and Xbox One, and PS Vita. If you buy it on PS3 or PS4, I believe you get it on Vita free. I haven't downloaded it on my Vita yet, but I will do. The last tables we played on Zen Pinball 2 was the Alien series. We get 3 tables on that. Aliens, Alien vs Predator, and also Alien Isolation based on the game, so check those out as well.
Nice shot!
Nice shot, thanks, that's Poe. Poe. Chewbacca doesn't feature in this, I wonder why. I'd like to see Chewie say something, or R2-D2 or C-3PO. I'm trying to bring in the new generation, but if you want to see those characters, check out the other Star Wars tables by Zen Pinball, which I've also reviewed a long way ago though, actually, to be honest. Right, there's the box on the top left, so I'm nearing my high score. Right, I've got 1.3 million to get before I beat it. One of these crosshairs would help. Oh, crosshairs stay. Yep. No. How much do I need? 1.2 million, right. Countdown, don't lose it. Right, so it's come down. Oh, look, the creatures I said that I want to show you. There they are, so I need to hit them. They were on that ship that Han Solo and Chewie were on. Right, I've got to hit these to kill them. Oh, no, don't. Oh, it drained. That was a wicked rebound. And now they'll go back into the floor. They were pretty exciting, those guys. They were a bit like the Sarlacc, weren't they, from Tatooine living down that hole. Congratulations. Oh. That's BB-8. Right, we've got another ball. So let's extend my super high score beyond the stars. Somehow. I want to release a minigame, really, involving some of the characters that wander on. No pod racing in Jakku. That happened on Tatooine. It's good they took it to another planet, although it's very, very similar to Tatooine. Jakku. Not to get confused with Baku, which is a Formula 1 circuit somewhere. Afghanistan, I think, is it? Correct me if I'm wrong. Oh, it's drained to hell.
There is no Jedi who could save you now.
That's a very scary voice. Yeah, but once he takes his helmet off, the voice isn't quite as scary, is it? Anyone can be scary with an echo on their voice. Oh, 4 million skill shot, that'll do us. I thought it was going to play. I don't know if you're familiar with the song from the 80s, Yaz and the Plastic Population, The Only Way Is Up. That sound at the start sounds like it's going to go into it. If you're of a certain age, you'll know what I mean. The only way is up. Big nose. Talk about the only way is up. No, don't. Especially like in the comments below.
Right, let's see if I get lucky today.
Oh, great. Right, now. She sounded a bit like Lara Croft there. If they're going to make a Tomb Raider reboot, then there's Daisy Ridley there. Right, so she's scavenging for stuff. I think we got to get the ball up the ramps. Damn.
It was a pleasure to see this.
No, it weren't. It was a disaster. But normally we'd have to get the balls up the ramps a number of times, and then to collect the ball in the centre hole.
This should be enough for today.
We are doomed.
bit of difference in opinion there. This should be enough for today. We are doomed. What a double act. Like 24 million. That's not bad, is it?
No one will stand in our way.
No one will stand in our way. Right, let's try a few different angles out here. I'm not necessarily going to get a huge score here. I just want to show you a bit of what it can do. Great piece of programming. The tables just keep getting better and better. There's quite a few tables I haven't reviewed yet on Zen Pinball 2. Loads, in fact. But if they keep doing these movie franchises, I'm going to be a big fan. This is a fairly recent one. This and the Alien series, which I mentioned. There's Family Guy as well, which I haven't come to. A number of Marvel ones, including Civil War. Deadpool's Venom from Spider-Man. The only way is up. I'm getting a bit dizzy with this. See, with this moving camera, I do get a bit dizzy. But one could say it's a little bit more exciting. Whoa. Lock in your auxiliary power, Chewie.
There is no Jedi who could save you now.
No, probably not. What about Luke Skywalker on that island, right, Kylo Ren? He could come back and kick your butt. Wonder what Luke Skywalker's going to do in Episode 8. If you're commenting after Episode 8's come out, you're a cheatie. But what did he do? Let me know. In case I forgot. And I'm quite a forgetful chap. So just imagine, as I said before, the Star Wars theme music playing the whole time I'm playing this, and then suddenly a good table turns to an absolute epic table. I think Star Wars are the only tables I have to turn the music off, or else I'll get a copyright strike and the channel will be banned, or it'll get blocked, or they'll turn the sound off automatically completely, it'll automatically turn off my commentary, and then it'll render the video completely and utterly pointless. I was at it already. I was just too busy mucking about. I have a bad feeling about this. Just one ball left then. I thought it was the end, but we've got one left. £1 million points. That creature's making a lot of noise. I think it's distended. Take it to the vets. That'll look good in the waiting room. Dog, cat, another dog.
Right,
Mad
let's see if I
creature.
get lucky today.
Right, we're going to try and get more lucky than last time, Daisy. I mean, Ray. Daisy, Daisy, give me your arms to do. Shoot it. Oh, come. Right, here we go. Right, so there's one thing to collect if I shoot it down the middle. Should get some bonus points if I hit the middle. Come on, Nick. Early. Missed it again. Oh,
This'll be
there we
worth
go.
some
4 million. There
credits.
we go. So the more ramp shots you do before
Now
collect,
we're
the more
talking.
points you get. So one works in 1 million. That was nothing because I had no ramps collected. Right, there's a million there.
Lock is lit.
This'll be worth
2
some
million.
credits.
Thank you. I won't argue. No. Oh. The only problem with these mini games is it is prone to a drain if you miscalculate by even the nearest of millimeters. Is that enough for you, Ray?
This should be enough for today.
Good.
I failed you.
What? Yeah, another conflict. This should be enough for today. I've failed you. I've been out with girls like that before. Say what you mean what you say. Well, yeah, that was good, that, wasn't it? I hope you liked having a look at that table. That is Zen Pinball 2, Star Wars The Force Awakens, from Episode 7 of the film, published by Zen Studios in 2016. Next time we'll look at Might of the First Order, also from that film. Thanks for watching as always. Until next time, take good care of yourself, and a very warm, from a galaxy far, far away, goodbye.
Goodbye.